Welcome to Solve It Like a Marketer. Today we are looking at how to effectively market to Generation Z. Don't go away. Now, for some reason, all marketers can talk about right now is still talking about the rise of Generation Y. But could it be that we should now turn our attention to the new wave of consumer? So enter Generation Z, born between 1995 to roughly the mid-2000s. This demographic now makes up 25% of the global population, and it's growing. They are digitally savvy, and that's putting it lightly. Mobile phones, iPads, other digital devices are all part of their core existence. Now, what's interesting is that Gen Y, or millennials, are the offspring of the baby boomer generation. As a result, overall, despite financial hardship, they have really kept a pretty positive outlook on life and believe that their hopes and dreams for a better world can be fulfilled. But Gen Z's parents are Generation X, that's me, typically known to be practical in their approach to life. Now, certainly this has rubbed off on their offspring, who seek authenticity from those of influence, be that politicians or celebrities. Fun fact: the average attention span of Gen Z on social media is 8 seconds. So you really need to grab their attention quickly and efficiently. Another fun fact: Gen Z is the most ethnically diverse generation to date. So, what other helpful info can we look at in terms of creating the Gen Z profile? All right, likely they have at least one parent with a college or university education. Likely, they are enrolled in post-secondary education. Less likely to seek employment at a young age, and this is usually between 18 and 21. More likely, they reside in a metropolitan area. So, this gives us a little info to build on. Next, let's dive into 6 tips for marketing to Gen Z. First up, no commercials. No commercials. I know, shock and awe, but the truth is that this generation does not watch television, so they're more likely to watch content on other platforms where ads don't appear. Number 2, having said this, video is paramount. Gen Z does gravitate, I should say, to YouTube a lot. So good examples of catered content on YouTube include the show Chickengirls, which follows a group of dancers as they navigate middle school.
You walk by my house on your way to school every day.
Yeah, but this year I'm on the swim team.
And I'm hopefully on the dance team.
So stop rushing.
There's also Awesomeness TV with over 8 million subscribers. As their description attests, this is where all your favorite creators come together in daily shows made for you.
What's up, guys? It's Blake Gray.
What's up? I'm Noah Beck, and you're watching Awesomeness TV's Versus.
And today we're going to be playing Will of Truth or Dare.
Bottom line is get your video out on platforms like Snapchat, TikTok, Instagram, but as I say, most importantly, YouTube. Third up, sell experiences. So this generation has been immersed in the internet since birth. And as such, they're pretty savvy when it comes to sniffing out hard sales or obvious marketing campaigns. So rather, they want to know about a product's benefits as it relates to them personally. In other words, what experience will your product bring to them? Fourth, seek out what we call micro-influencers. This is an increasing trend online now, micro-influencers. Gen Z is far more interested in people who have a following of, say, 1,000 to 100,000 fans rather than in the millions or billions. Gen Z wants to relate to these influencers, connect with them. So ditch the celebrities and think real people. Number 5, think authenticity. Now, it's important online that feedback is addressed, whether that's positive or negative. You can be a passive brand pushing out messages, but this needs, basically, if you are a passive brand, then you're going to fail. But this needs to be an equal relationship between consumer and the brands, so you can't be passive. Number 6, finally, highlight your dedication to privacy. This is super important. There needs to be a high level of trust. You need to commit to ensuring their data always remains safe and secure. So, upshot is, if you've been creating campaigns targeted toward Gen Y or millennials, I highly recommend you now turn your attention toward Gen Z. So a good starting point is to check out, as I say, some of the YouTube channels they subscribe to, get a TikTok account, and watch content. Granted, it may not be your thing, but you need to take a peek at the mindset and inner workings of this cohort in order to understand how to approach them on their terms. And yes, I said their terms. You, unfortunately, are only partly in control of this equation. So as you can see, although Gen Y and Z may be similar or seem similar on the surface, once you dig a little deeper, they're actually quite unique. My advice is to, again, begin by thinking of who their parents are. So baby boomers or Gen X, and what do their characteristics look like? Some of these beliefs will have in turn been passed down to their kids. Personally, being a Gen Xer myself, I'm actually really excited to see how this segment continues to influence marketing as they enter the workforce and have more disposable income. And that is what is so exciting about this industry. It is constantly evolving. If you'd like to see more videos like this, hit the subscribe button. You can also catch me on Instagram, link below, so join the discussion. I will see you every week with a new video, so please stay tuned, and together, let's solve it like a marketer.